Hello and welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports. And today we're going to talk about my preferred saddle, the SQ Lab 612. And then I'm going to compare it to a Skyline saddle from Ritchey. So, quiet on the set. Anyway, so I did an unboxing video for the Skyline saddle. And got about 1100 views, which for a channel with as many videos and what is considered good content by my viewers, I get that comment quite a bit. Love your content, love your content. 1100 views is okay for a saddle. So I thought, okay. And I actually got a couple of emails, and then I even got a phone call from a gentleman in Missouri. Thank you, Jim, for watching from Missouri. So I said, okay, let me get the least expensive saddle. Because here's the thing. A lot of you folks say, hey, I'd like to see an evaluation of this product. Someone said the Muck-Off flat repair product. What's your experience with the Skyline saddle and the Ergon saddle? Well, I mean, I have to buy these items. People aren't giving them to me. So the way to support the channel is when I talk about an item and you're interested in it, purchase it from me. That I typically put those funds aside and say, okay, that came directly sales from the channel. And then I reinvest it back into the channel. More subs, more likes, more getting relevancy in the algorithm in YouTube gets my stuff that comes up in the search, and then I can approach someone maybe like Ritchey or whoever and say, hey, I'd like to demo one of your saddles, can you send it to me? Or they might reach out to me, not Ritchey, but in general. So please consider supporting the channel by purchasing items through me, and then of course liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're watching a channel, you're getting value out of it, please subscribe. All right, enough about that, but it is important. So I purchased this with my own funds, not under an industry program pricing or anything like that. This was purchased just standard pricing for bike shops. And I thought, okay, a lot of interest was generated on the channel for this Skyline saddle. And then I wanted to compare it to my tried and true SQ Lab saddle. Now I've ridden this saddle, variations of this saddle, for over 10 years now. They had about 2 other revisions before the Ergo Wave, and since the Ergo Wave came out, this has been my favorite saddle. And I do 200 Ks, 600 Ks, 1200 Ks on this saddle. Very, very comfortable for me. And that's the thing I want to get across to some folks. It has worked for me, but that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. But by and large, it works for a lot of the people that I fit, or that come to me with saddle issues. So I did an unboxing on the Skyline saddle. So this is not a video about an unboxing. This is a video yielding to requests from the channel viewers to give it a shot. And actually some folks had questions about how does it compare to X saddle, and I'm like, I don't know, I have not ridden the Skyline, right? So I thought it was necessary to purchase it just to get some personal experience. Now that's the other thing about this channel and my bike shop in general. I don't sell things that I just don't believe in, or that I've ridden extensively. So there's that. Additionally, future video, I'm going to talk about this multi-tool, the CPR 12 from Ritchey, because I need a new multi-tool. Mine started falling apart. So I said, okay, well, since I need a new multi-tool anyway. So in different, either in different videos or maybe I'll put this all together, I'm going to put this on my bike and I'm going to try to ride it. Today's Friday, try to get an hour or two on it. Another thing, I'm pretty fortunate in the sense that when I put a saddle on the bike, I can roll out the parking lot, you know, do a lap around the block, and I pretty much know, yeah, that saddle's going to work for 50 miles, 100 miles, 200 miles. You should be able to ascertain that just pretty quickly. You shouldn't need, I mean, I offer demo saddles, and that's why I bought this too, so it could be part of the demo fleet. But you should be able to tell if a saddle's going to work for you or not. Often hear, oh, but okay, it was fine here in the fitting stand, but I need to do a good 50 miler on it. I'm like, all right. So this is the Chromo, so steel rails. They claim 265 grams. I got 268. Not a huge variance, so that's well within the margin of error. My scale, their scale, production variations, polyurethane foam, blah, blah, blah. So just a quick recap, not a full unboxing, but the concave design for some folks might be a thing. I like a flat saddle like this, so I have tons of, let's see how I can, yeah. So I have tons of places to sit on the saddle. So back here, 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 here. So saddles like this are typically a little bit more restrictive for riders like myself, but it looks like it has good padding on the nose. So if I do want to slide forward, I'll be able to do that. This is kind of like a place to kind of rest, not rest, but push up against. And then the channel. This was the other reason why I bought this saddle. I'm not usually a fan of channels. I often find that these ridges cause discomfort to me. So that also piqued my interest, was finding out if this was going to work for someone like myself who does not like ridges in a saddle. So that's the first segment of this particular thing, evolution. So I've got my bike on the trainer. I've got a little bit of time before my appointments start coming in, and I'd like to see if I can get this out on the road for a few minutes before my first appointment. But if not, then I as I've done in the past, build a bike, go ride a century on it because I'm confident in my mechanical abilities. Well, that's it for now. Please like and subscribe. There'll be more content on this particular saddle coming soon. Okay, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.